Hey Facebook, how's it going? Jen Turnham here from Energized Women, which is a free private Facebook group for busy women, basically. Busy women who I think perhaps are used to putting everybody else first and forget about themselves occasionally. So it's a support group to help us all get back in touch with our goals, our dreams, our hopes, what we want to achieve, and to actually take time out to do that for ourselves and to support each other in doing that. So if you'd like to join the group, the link is in the post attached to this video. Now I'm just going to see if I can, no, I don't want to do that. I'm trying to see if I can figure out how to see the comments because I couldn't last time. Okay, let's see if that works. Sorry for the distraction. I just wanted to try and remember how to do that. The other, before I get started on the topic tonight, which is feeling a little lost, I also wanted to mention a special offer that I have at the moment. So I'm offering the first 5 people to email hi@jenturnham.com a discounted intro coaching call for $49. So that's the first 5 people to email hi@jenturnham.com, an intro coaching call for $49. If you're not sure what you might like to talk about, we can chat about that too. But basically I help, as I said, it's kind of the same reason as the group, but you can have some one-on-one coaching with me. Okay, so back to tonight's topic. I'm going to talk a little bit about feeling lost or a little out of touch with yourself. The time in my life where I can most remember this was about 2 years ago now, and in the ongoing search for fixing my health, I came across this alternative healer, and her methods were very woo-woo, but she was onto something. She knew her stuff, and one of the first things she said to me in our first consultation was, Jen, you have lost touch with the inner you or your true self. And when she said that to me, it really hit a nerve, and I got really quite emotional because I realized that she was right. And at the time, a lot of those health issues were related to the fact that I had lost touch with the inner me. Now, those of you listening and wondering if this is you, some of the symptoms, I use that word loosely, but some of the things to be aware of if this is something that perhaps is going on for you at the moment. You might feel a lack of motivation, you might feel sad or a bit down, but for not really any particular reason. You start to wonder, what's the point of it all? So there's the sorts of things that could be going on for you if this is an issue for you. Basically what I did after that, so this alternative healer, she gave me a couple of things to do to help, but I also went off and did a lot of research and a lot of reading, and long story short, I tried a lot of things, and that's why I'm sharing this video tonight, to hopefully save you some of the months of searching for the answer. I just wanted to share 3 things that I found really helped me in getting back in touch with myself and getting back on the path that I wanted to be on. The first one is what I call the Ing poem, that's I-N-G, and I got this from Gabrielle Bernstein, who's the author of Spirit Junkie. And she talks, that book is really helpful actually if you are feeling a little lost. She talks about your ing, I-N-G, is your inner guide. So it's like another name for your inner self or your intuition. And she has this ing poem that she talks about, and it basically goes like this: where would you have me go? What would you have me do? What would you have me say, and to whom? So if that's something that resonates with you, then what you could do is just find 5 minutes by yourself every day. It could be while you're having a cup of tea in the garden, morning coffee, whatever it might be, and just sit quietly by yourself and repeat that over and over and just see what comes up for you. It might not be anything amazing straight away, but if it becomes a regular practice, then that can help. The other thing that I found really helpful is to try and identify some activities that give you an internal lift or a buzz or goosebumps, whatever it is that's how you kind of know when you're in touch with your intuition or your inner self, is if you do get those type of symptoms. I don't like that word. If you get those type of feelings, and it's really important to figure out how you feel it. So for me, when I'm completely in touch with my inner self, I actually get goosebumps all over my body. So I know what activities are really helpful for me because I experience those goosebumps. So first thing, you've got to figure out what sensation it is for you when you're really in touch with your inner self. Once you've done that, then you can identify some activities that bring on that sensation. And then you've got to do them. So for example, the easiest thing for me to do is music. So listening to my favourite songs cranked up really loud in the lounge room or in the car, and I have a sing-along and I have a dance, and that really gives me that lift and helps me get back in touch with my inner self. And the last one is yoga and meditation. Now, I was already doing yoga prior to having this kind of losing touch with myself. But what I do now, if I can't make it to a class for whatever reason, my health or busy, whatever, I've actually created a short, it's only about 10-minute routine that I can do every day at home. And meditation, that's pretty straightforward as well. And the cool thing about this one is you only need 5 minutes, particularly for meditation. 5 minutes a day is going to do wonders for you. It might not feel like much when you sit down to do the first 5 minutes. For me, meditation was very, very frustrating to start with because my brain, you ask Warren, my brain never shuts off. It's always going, there's always so much stuff going on in my brain that meditation has always been, and still is sometimes, very, very frustrating for me. But I guarantee you, if you persevere, it definitely helps. So they're the 3 things that I have found really helped when I had that experience of losing touch with the inner me. I hope they help you as well. That's pretty much it for tonight. I'm trying to keep these relatively short because my goal is to be doing these for busy women, and busy women, we don't have much time, so I'm trying to make them quite short and to the point is my goal. So lastly, before I go, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I have 5 intro coaching calls at the discounted price of $49 each, and that's for the first 5 people to email me hi@jenturnham.com. And if you'd like to join the private Facebook group, Energize Women, then feel free to click on the link that's attached to this post. That's it for me this Tuesday. Hope you're having a great week so far, and I look forward to seeing you next week. If you're watching this recording, thank you. Bye.